My name is Taylor Friedli, and this is my culture table. To start out, the Friedli origins come from Poland, Switzerland, and Germany. This white owl, which we're going to pretend is a white eagle, represents Germany. From my dad, I got a great work ethic. My grandfather, my father, and my brother and my uncle are all farmers and mechanics. My dad always taught me that I need to do whatever I need to do to get things done. With my father and the rest of my family, we are Republicans, and my dad and I can talk hours on end about politics, but we'll never really get anywhere because we have the same exact opinions. I wouldn't say that I'm very good at discussing politics, but I read the newspaper to keep up to date. My father never went to college, and my mother dropped out after her first year. So it's been drilled into my head that I work for my scholarships and my grants, so I need to study hard. When I was younger, my mother read books to me. She read Harry Potter and taught me all the big words that I didn't know. Ever since then, I've loved reading as a hobby and to learn more knowledge. A great thing about my family is communication. I can communicate with them over Facebook and over the phone, but the preferred method with my grandmother is snail mail because it's much more gratifying and you'll never know when you get that letter in the mail that makes you smile. My grandmother also taught me the methods of journaling. I don't do it as often as her, but she told me to use it to record events and memories and feelings so I can reflect back on it in later years and make myself a better person. From my great aunt, I learned the great techniques of using a camera to record memories because I may not always have the people, but I'll always have the pictures to remember them. I got my culinary skills from my mom, who got it from my grandmother, who got it from her mother, and our family reunions are this great thing that happen every year, and it's all revolved around amazing cooking. My mother believes that I should always have an instrument under my belt, and I love piano, and I've played it since I was in 4th grade, but I quit in high school, and it's probably one of my biggest regrets. I still play every now and then. Last year I took a Media 120 class, and since I love watching movies, it helps me have a better view on movies, and I love Moulin Rouge. This is one of my favorites. I'm not going to say I like doing this, but these are my favorite workout shorts. I work out because it keeps me healthy, and my family has a history of strokes, heart disease, and diabetes. An important thing in my life is God, and this is a verse that was on this blanket that was given to me from my youth leader as a graduation present. One of my number one things in my life is coffee. I love coffee. I drink it almost every day, and I probably wouldn't know what to do without it. One of the biggest culture shocks is when I worked at a Jewish girls' camp in New York. For one girl to go there, it was $11,000, and that's not including uniforms that they had to buy. And this is families, like 4 sisters going there, $11,000 each. And these were made for me from my girls. They were 7 years old. And I have many more, but these are made from a rainbow loom. The most important thing in my life is my cell phone. It helps me keep track of my events in my day-to-day life, helps me connect with my parents 3 hours away. It has everything I could ever need on it. Thank you for listening to my culture table.